Good morning, Vilcabamba, Ecuador. I know somebody that lives there. Hello, good morning. Good morning, Cambodia and Vietnam. Good beekeepers there. Good morning, Richard Knoll, France. Wonderful beekeeper. Love what you're doing, bro. Keep up the great work. Yeah, New Zealand, good morning. Australia, good morning. All you beekeepers in Australia are making all that good Melaleuca honey. Oh yeah, bakery grade, but it's good. Yeah, I used to run that down in Naples, Florida. That's product there, that plant there, invasive species. I guess they brought that in the 1800s. And it's become the state's worst nightmare. Florida, state worst nightmare. But us beekeepers love it. Anyway, good morning, Australia. Let me know, you guys in Australia, what month you're getting that crop. Is it in fall, like we are here in Florida? Because that's our last crop of the year. So yes, and good morning, America beekeepers. Yes, get busy, guys. Things are starting to happen. The reason I brought up America beekeepers last, because we used to be last. But now, we were last for the last 8 years, while we had that other phony, administration in there, that corrupt administration. But now that we have my favorite president, Mr. Trump, God bless you. You are saving this country. I love it. Thank you, sir. Still waiting for your phone call, by the way, too. But I know you're busy. You're tied up in meetings. Yeah, guys, I wanted to show you this hive here that we need to go into this afternoon. Hopefully it'll be looking just like it is now. I can't rip into it. It's a little cool right now, but it's going to get up there. It's going to get hot, and I want the sun to come around here and really light up this hive here. The sun is coming onto it. Now what I have here in this box, first of all, let me show you what I got going on here. I came out, I come out and walk around out here every day to see if I get any swarms. Well, we're coming on to swarm season here in Florida big time. Oh, look at here, another invasive tree's popping up here. Look at that, guys. You know what that is? Brazilian pepper, invasive. Oh, that's another one of them nightmares for Florida. But excellent honey plant. I came out here last night, and this beard was here. Okay, we got a beard. I call it a beard. Now, this is possible that this is a swarm. The existing queen may have come out of here and decided, we're going to camp out right here, and she parked right here, and all of her worker bees that she wanted to go with us on this journey are here with her, feeding her, protecting her. That may be the scenario I have here. I don't know yet, and I don't know why she would sit here this long. I've got hives everywhere here that she could, set up camp again. It's possible that this hive is totally blown out. I know these are blown out, meaning they're filled up with honey and brood. These two boxes, I know that for a fact. Whether they've blown this out, or this is the hive we went into just, I don't know, this the other day, it seems like, and they were drawing out. So normally you won't have this scenario unless they're totally packed out, got nowhere to go in there. This thing's got a screen bottom in it too. So it's not like a ventilation issue. It's breathing fine. This could be a swarm. So here's my thought on this. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I want you to check this box out. Check this little top box out here. What I have here, guys, is a nuke below with the 2 frames in it for right now and a screen bottom, like all my hives are. And then we have this plastic. I bought an 8-frame excluder and cut it to fit and just stapled it on. I had, you see where I cut it, trimmed it. So now, if there's a queen in here, I want to catch her. So what we'll do, I will take this whole box. I'm going to take this whole box and I'm going to stick under that wad of bees, that beard, and I'm going to rake them all off into this box, every one of them. Now you'll notice I got black Gorilla Tape here. Bees hate duct tape. They hate it. And they won't even want to climb up on that. I've got it all over here on both sides and back and everything. This is nothing more than a nuke box I converted over, and it's a medium. So you see you've still got the frame rest here. So I'll shake them all off and I'll drop a lid on here to trap these bees in here. That'll give them time to get downstairs, go down through the grid, all right? And we can smoke these down slowly into the lower chamber. But I'll just initially dump them in. And then we're going to go into this hive. I don't like making up hives until new moon, but I don't have a, this is the, what is this today? Again, Steve-O never knows what day it is. Today's date is February 22. It's going to get hot today too. It's going to be up in above 80, mid 80s. So these bees are really thinking about it. So anyway, we're going to, if she's here, I'm going to trap her and put her below. This entrance, by the way, down here is going to get plugged up. I'm going to plug it with some plastic bags. All right. And we're going to get her downstairs. I've noticed I've got a little warpage here to this. I will temporarily wrap some shrink wrap around there, keep the bees trapped in there so they don't come out. Then we'll go into this hive here and see what we can steal. And we will look for, I will look for swarming cells up here. We'll check that out. If there's a queen there, you know darn good and well there's going to be swarming cells up in here. And we'll utilize them swarming cells. Hopefully they're on several frames. We can make, I got plenty of frames, we can make several nooks. 5-frame nooks, and we can make them up in mediums. I got a bunch, because we're utilizing here, I got a lot of mediums as you can see here. We'll make up as many as we can with this load of bees. But if she's down there, I'll put her in here. And then I'll mark these boxes. Those little square rectangles you saw me cut out with those swarm trap, the hive beetle bait traps. I've saved all those little inserts that I cut out. You know, I took the 4-inch square political sign and I cut a little, it was like a 1-inch wide by 3-inch long window in there, and then we duct taped one side, and then we baited it, and then we duct taped a roof on it, and that's used for baiting up and getting these hive beetles, you know, bait trap is what I call them. So I have saved all those little inside insert things, and what we will do is take push tacks and push right through that political sign, and so we know, so we can keep track. We'll have a record, not on paper. I don't fool around with papers and numbering hives. I don't do none of that. What I do, I used to do on all my hives, is take a little 4-inch roller and paint a white white here, and then a black magic marker, and I would do that. But I'm going to try the this tagging system and see how that goes, and that way we can keep track, because I want to keep track of my 18 queens. Everything I've got has got 18 queens in it. They're brand new queens, 2018. So when I sell bees, I want to give the customer a brand new 19 queen. Make sure she's laying well and this and that. I don't want to give some hobbyist an old queen and he takes the box home. Next thing you know, it's swarmed off. The chance of a new 19 queen swarming off once she sets up in these nukes and laying is about you know, none. They will stay here till next year, and then they're going to be thinking about swarming, maybe this scenario here. So that's the plan. So we'll get into that in a little bit. I'm going to wait for the sun to come up, and we'll get after it, guys. See you in a bit. Hey guys, back at it here. Brought my bee back over here. I've changed my mind. If that's a maybe a hurt virgin down in there, she'd be able to go through. She'd be able to crawl through that grid anyway. So I've decided to go with a different game plan here. Let's go down in here and see what kind of resources we have. And they're bringing in a lot of nectar, because normally they'll suck down this has been here a day and a half and they haven't cleaned this jar out yet. So there's outside sources coming in here. Don't see any beetles. No beetles. I want to see what kind of brood activity we got here. And you know, I got to thinking about this here. This could be a virgin that got hurt in a battle in here, and she could only make it out so far, and all these bees came out with her. Maybe, I don't know for sure. Hard to say. Let's go in here and see what kind of resources we have. We got plenty of pharaoh ant resources here, which we don't need. Yeah, pharaoh ant resources, we don't need those. There's a swarming cell. Drones, we got drones. Let's keep digging here and see what we got. See if we got eggs in here. The darn sun just left me. Just when I want to look for eggs, the sun leaves me. I'm gonna be right back, guys. I gotta go get a spotlight. I'm looking for a queen, I'm looking for eggs, and I can't see nothing without sunlight, so I'm gonna go get my umpteen 100 power cell flashlight. I'll be right back. Got my little Harbor Freight Lumar work, right? 3-watt LED. This thing, you talk about bright out there, and I use this out in the boat. Nice rig. This hatching off brood, since I've been feeding, this hatching off brood here is they're filling it back up with honey. There's the queen cell there, swarming cell, and I just damaged it a little bit pulling it out. But here's a nice one here in the corner, over here, right there. So yeah, I'm going to set this over here in this hive. See what else we got here. We might as well take advantage of some of these swarming cells. They're bringing everything back in here with honey. As this brood hatches. Let's go downstairs. A lot of queen cells. Some are capped, some aren't. We got tons of them. Okay. So we got lots of swarm cells. So I'm setting this one up as a nook. I've got a frame of honey, and I've got this frame here with a nice queen cell right there, and several more on the other side. See what's down in here. Now I got a little sunlight. A lot of nectar. Go downstairs and see what's going on down here in the bottom. Pull this last one here and look at it. A lot of seal brood, pollen. There's no eggs in here. This may be her. This may be her on the outside here, guys. I don't know. Okay, let's go downstairs. I'll be right back. Let's see what they're doing on this bottom comb. About the same as before. They're starting to draw it out a little bit. Okay, nothing we can do downstairs. Stack this up. We'll checkerboard this. We'll checkerboard this. Okay, that's that. Put a lid on this puppy. Stick my feeder back on. Done fooling around here. We got these in here. We got 3 frames of bees in here. This is going to be our new nuke. There's swarming cells in here. Those little tags I told you about, I'm going to tag it and put it right here, probably on top of the hive. And I'm going to put today's date, February 22, and I'm going to put 2019. I'm going to tag this one here as she may be in here. This queen may be in here, this mess here. We're going to suck them up right now. I'm going to suck up all these bees. I'm going to drop them in this box right here. Very light suction force. Pretty much got them. Handle them carefully. We don't want to hurt them queen cells. All right, let's get these guys out of here. Knock them down. Get these swim noodles out of here. Knock them down, pour them in. Slide these back in. Like so. Okay guys, got the bees out of that vacuum. That's the way that vacuum works. I don't know if you've seen it before. I got these holes here. Thing works great. And just falls in here. Thing I liked about it, it's the same height. This outer box, inner box, same height. So then you just drop this in. This kind of floats around in here, as you can see. And then you put your inner lid on. And I made it so you can drop this plug in too, regular standard high plug, see? Boom. That's 2 3/4, by the way. Then that snaps on, your handles come up. Now this protrudes down, so it goes through that hole. Like that. And these lock up on the outside. And that's it. Your main suction hose comes in here. Then you're sucking your bees through that one. Like that. That thing works out nice. I just siliconed it here. So I had visions of grandeur, thinking I was going to put deeps in here, and I had a deep box set up. I was thinking they had blown this out down here, but they haven't. So I got enough resources here. There was no eggs in there. She'd quit laying for a few days. But we got queen cells in here. We got queen cells in there. Now I put a plug in this thing. This hive's not going to get open for 3 days. And it's going over here on this stand. On the third morning before sunrise, I'll come out and pull this plug. There's a screen under this hive so they won't suffocate. I don't see where the bees will get out of it. Yeah, they might in the back. I'm going to run some visqueen around it, some shrink wrap around that lid. Got some more set up here, ready to go. So, kind of broke my rules on this because, like I said before, I like to make them up between new moon and full moon. And we're on the waning moon now, so we'll see what happens just for fun. So, we've taken all these bees, which may have a crippled queen in it. We took this beard out of here. We'll keep pumping the sugar to these things. I'm going to tag these, and I'm not looking in either one of these hives for 30 days. Stay out of them. You've got a virgin queen running around here, she'll fly off, you'll lose her. They're goofy. Leave them alone for 30, when you make these up, leave them alone for 30 days. And if you come back and see that she's still not laying, give it another 5 days. At the end of 5 days, no eggs, that colony didn't make it. Salvage all your equipment, reload it with more bees. Brood, eggs, steal it from other resources, put back in here and crank it back up. Put a new date on it. See, I'm going to put February 22 on this tag here. Both of them hives I just made. Right, we'll come back March 22 and peek in here. I'll bring you along and see what's going on here. See if we've had success stories on these hives. So that's it for right now. It's a wait and see game. And hopefully they'll get to work and drawing out that comb, because I'm going to keep pumping some sugar water to them. Start filling out these deeps. But I got that other yard over there. Man, them bees are just cranking like crazy. I may go over there this afternoon and take a peek downstairs, see what they're doing. Just for fun. Alright guys, be happy. Catch you on the next one.